showing that there's all type of shit like on part two we're showing how you have a luxury it was like a lingerie store, you know what I mean, that was on Fig, you know what I
Okay.
mean, for
Yeah,
females
yeah,
and
yeah, for
stuff like
sure.
that. And you know what I mean, somebody invested in something like that. Like there's a lot of ways to invest in, you know what I mean, in a game, you know what I mean, with clothing lines and da da da, and we could get legit, you know what I mean, and get in and get out, you feel me, just like after the slavery we had to be black independent owners because nobody was hiring us, you feel me, same as with the game, you feel me, ain't nobody hiring us for our record, you know what I mean, and you know what we've
Hmm.
been through, we ain't got no
Yeah.
job, we ain't got no, now we've been out here doing our greatest hits, you feel me, so we have to make our own businesses, you feel me, but by that way we're gonna keep the money in, you know what I mean, the community where everybody's gonna be able to do their greatest hits, and you know what I mean, in that in that middle class could progress into that, you know what I mean, upper
Hmm.
class, you know what I mean, but
Yeah,
in
no,
a lot
for
of
sure.
us pips and
Uh,
O's, you know what I mean, in that generation, yeah, I could definitely say if you're making over 100,000, you're upper class, and the most raggedy, funkiest bitch is making 10 bands a month. That's 100,000 a year, and you know what I mean. So I can see why they hate some yipping because even you know what I mean. The
that
average
part.
motherfucker, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
At the worst,
Yeah, yeah,
it's doing better
yeah.
than a lot of these motherfuckers, man.
No, for sure, for
So
sure.
imagine a motherfucker, you know what I mean? The ones that pimps is making 100,000 a month. You know what I mean? Three, you know what I mean? You got one bitch making $1,000 a day. You know what I mean? That's 30 bands a month. You know what I mean? You got three of
Hmm.
those. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's 100 bands. You know what I mean? That's $1 million in a year. You know what I mean? So you can see why motherfuckers can hate on this game. You know what I mean? Because they think
Oh, it's
they
prosperous. It's
money so
prosperous for
easy.
sure.
It
Yeah.
ain't easy. Pimping ain't easy, but it's fun. You know what I mean? They think that
Yeah.
motherfuckers don't have a job. Like, oh, these motherfuckers just sit on their ass all day and da 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 da. Nah, it's nothing like that. Pimping is a full time CEO motherfucking job. You know what I mean? Where you have to motherfucking work your motherfucking ass off. A lot of motherfuckers want to be pimps, but they don't want to pimp.